Hello everyone, welcome to year 1 of Gemclan. I have seen many videos on the Warrior Cats ClanGen challenge, and yes, I know I'm late to the challenge, but I still wanted to give it a try. If you don't know the challenge, you basically play 1 year in the game and draw the cats afterwards, describing what happened to them throughout the year. I actually started playing the game a couple years ago, but today I will be drawing them and sharing the stories. Starting with the clan name, when I started the game, I clicked a random clan name a few times until it gave me Gemclan. I thought it would make for some great backstory lore, and who doesn't love gems? My greatest inspiration has been from Nyoko Arts and her Galaxy Clan series. I've been watching her channel for a very long time, and she was the one who first inspired me to start drawing cats. So if you haven't seen her videos, go check her out. I've put her channel in the description below. Gemclan used to be a big family of cats, not even being called Gemclan back then. Most of the cats were from many generations down the line of clan cats, but some were loners or escaped kitty pets. There were other groups as well, ones who just kept to themselves, like their group. For many moons, they lived in peace until one day a group of rogue cats settled near the area. The rogues started attacking Gemclan and all the other groups. They were vicious and attacked anyone who bothered them, even ones in their own group. For them, they were out for themselves and they didn't care about others. Some groups decided that the rogues weren't giving them any other choices and submissively joined, but Gemclan's group fought against them. When it still didn't work, Gemclan eventually decided to travel away from their old territory. The trek to their new territory was long. Only a few cats decided to go in the journey in the first place. Soon, the clan reached a place surrounded by trees, rivers, valleys, and mountains. Back then, our Star Clan guide was still alive. Alderfer was a troublesome she-cat who died at 102 moons old. She was friends with Gemclan's current leader and is the one who helped him make and guide the clan into what it is today. I imagine she was from one of the neighboring clans, and when Gemclan arrived, she was determined to help them. Gemclan's group settled in the area near a large mountain, which had purple gems, and they decided to name themselves after them, Gemclan. Alderfer now watches the clan and guides the dead into Star Clan. Let's begin with our leader, Dapplestar, who is now 33 moons old, fierce, a good teacher, and still has all 9 lives. At the beginning of the year, Dapplestar wanted to get more scars, and eventually he got his wish from a rogue who gave him a tail scar. He chased out a fox all by himself and a badger with his deputy. He trained his apprentice well, who now has the great fighter skill. He is proud of his deputy, his apprentice, and he also had a pretty good year. Moving on to our deputy, Ballalarch, who is 73 moons old. She is thoughtful, a good hunter, and she also got an apprentice this year. She did have her down moments though. She told her patrol that she doesn't think she's good at deputy, and they secretly agreed with her. There was also a rumor going around about her, and I think she just has to believe in herself more. I feel like Dapplestar made her deputy because of her thoughtfulness, and I hope she proves to the others about that eventually. Other than that, Ballalarch was fine this year. She trained her apprentice well, and they have the good fighter skill now. On to our medicine cat, Daisyback. He is 104 moons old, faithful, has omen sight, and who 2 cats have a crush on. In Gemclan, I think they don't really focus on the medicine cats can't have mates rule. Maybe some strict cats would be against it, but Dapplestar says it's okay. That being said, Daisyback and Quilltail both love each other, but no one has said anything yet. And Another World also has a one-sided crush on him. Besides that, continuously throughout the year, Daisyback was very happy and glad he chose the path of the medicine cat. So nice to see him enjoying himself. He is getting older though, and I do hope he gets an apprentice soon. Moving on to the warriors. Our oldest warrior is Stagstripe at the age of 107 moons old. She is fierce and a fantastic teacher. She found and brought a loner and his kits into the clan with another warrior's help. Stagstripe is actually who I was talking about before, who has an unrequited crush on the medicine cat, Daisyback. I don't think it'll go anywhere, but who knows. She's currently training an apprentice, which is great since she has the fantastic teacher skill, and we'll get to them later. Foxfur is next at 104 moons old and thoughtful. He was a loner Stagstripe found and brought back with his 2 kids. A clanmate gave him catmint as an accessory, and since catmint is usually used for white cough or green cough, I think his mate probably died from that. He didn't really do much this year since he was taking care of his kids, but he did find a loner and convinced them to join. For his design, I had trouble deciding what to do for his tail. I debated having a fluffy, bushy, fox-like tail or a crescent tail. Ultimately, I decided to give him the crescent-like tail because he has short fur. I imagine he was more named after his orange fur anyway. Moving on, Grass Runner at 81 moons old. So for Grass Runner, I finished drawing him only then to realize that I wasn't filming. So while I talk about him, you'll see me drawing this cute picture of him talking with Stackstripe. Why Stackstripe, here you ask? Because Grass Runner has a crush on Stackstripe and also wanted to have kids. I think they're so cute together, so we'll see if anything happens in the future. Grass Runner also wanted to be chosen as the new deputy, so maybe he spread some rumors about Fallow Large not being worthy deputy. Doubtful, saying he is insecure, but he is also extremely smart. I don't know if those two traits are related or something, like extremely smart, insecure, but moving on. Luna was waiting by the border and asked a newly made warrior if she could join. And now we have a bloodthirsty former loner in our clan. Yay! She is 48 moons old and has a crush on a very young warrior. And it's both ways. I hope she actually loves him and isn't just using him for something, but also the age gap is like really bad. I'm hoping they don't become mates as her crush just recently became a warrior, but the feeling is mutual. More on the bloodthirsty trait, Luna hasn't done anything suspicious aside from wondering if she could fight a fox all on her own. Hopefully that means she's a good fighter or just really likes to hunt and doesn't want to kill everyone. Moving on. So the same thing happened with Bumbleear as what happened with Grass Runner. Luckily it was just a line art, so you'll see me coloring him. A patrol found Bumbleear close to the end of the year, so he hasn't done pretty much anything. He is cold and 25 moons old. I might change his name since his ear is the same color as his pelt, maybe to something like Bumbletail because it's red. Since he is new to the clan, I don't think he has many friends. I kind of picture him patrolling alone or just sitting by himself most of the time. Next up is Pond Puddle, who I renamed from Pelt to Puddle. He is 18 moons old, and he's actually the one crushing on Luna. Again, he just became a warrior. Pond Puddle was apprenticed to our leader, Dapplestar, and later was immediately given an apprentice once he became a warrior. He changed from smart to a great fighter, probably because of his fierce mentor, but I do imagine his fighting to be more strategic. He is not only a great fighter, but also loving, so I imagine he loves everyone so much that if anyone dares harm his clan, he will attack them twice as hard. Which makes it even cuter when he was making sure Green Kit was loved. They are so cute. He also crossed the Thunder Path with another warrior, which shows how much he loves his clan. Speaking of which, Green Sun is 14 moons old, lonesome, and a good fighter. She was whimpering in her sleep at the beginning of the year when she was just a kid, and then Pond Puddle, or Pod Paw at the time, was making sure she was loved. So cute. Green Sun was mentored by the deputy, Fallow Large, and on her first patrol they chased off a badger together. As an apprentice, she almost ate deathberries, and was hoping her kits would be as cute as Spire kits someday. Green Paw was nervous about her warrior ceremony, but a moon later she earned son as her suffix. Oops. As the newly made warrior, she was the one who invited the bloodthirsty loner Luna into the clan. I really like Green Sun though, she is one of my favorites, and I hope she doesn't get too lonely. Going into the apprentice den next, the next two I'm going to stick together. Spirepaw and Meadowpaw are the sons of Foxfur and are both 9 moons old. Spirepaw is careful and Meadowpaw is compassionate. I picture Spirepaw being more of the outgoing brother though, since when he was a kid he sneaked out of camp and then was scolded afterwards when he got caught. Meadowpaw is mentored by Pond Puddle, and Spirepaw is mentored by Stagstripe. The brothers are really close and their platonic love for each other is high. More on this at the end, but Spirepaw was one of the cats that had a rushing river dream. Side note, I don't know when or who gave Spirepaw his J-feathers because I didn't write it down in my notes, so let's just pretend it was his brother, Meadow, when they were kids. Moving on to the elders now. Quilltail is 126 moons old and is a clan founder. At 120 moons old, he retired into the elders' den, and as mentioned earlier, Quilltail has a crush on the medicine cat, Daisyback. He was thinking about love in the beginning of the year which was probably about Daisy back. When Quilto was still a warrior, he went on patrol with Ponpa, now Pont Puddle, and crossed the Thunder Path together. For his design, I gave him a feather-like quill tail, but thinking back on it now, his name was probably about porcupine quills. Oh well. There isn't too much to say about Quiltail though. I think he's the grandpa that everyone enjoys, and he likes telling stories to the kids and apprentices. He's righteous and extremely smart. Another elder and the last cat of the clan is Pepperleaf, who is 149 moons old, and was invited by Foxfur at the end of the year. He was already an elder when he joined, so he hasn't done pretty much anything. I believe he would tell stories with Quilltail to the younger cats. His design, though, is by far the hardest out of everyone in the clan, and I struggled getting his spots just right. Well, that was the whole clan, but we aren't done yet. Firstly, other clans. We have two border clans, SnowClan and LegendClan. Both are somehow named after the mountains, like Gemclan. LegendClan is more hostile and easy to jump to conclusions. They are strict about the warrior code. LegendClan lives in a forest and have a bordering river with Gemclan. SnowClan is more reasonable and defensive. They live on flat plains land, which means that winters are very hard on them. I do eventually want to draw some sort of map of where they all live, and I'm still thinking of a gathering and moonstone place for them. Secondly, the dreams. If you remember, I said that Spirepaw had a dream involving a rushing river. Well, two other cats also had that dream. Sadly, I did not write down who, just that two cats had the dream. I'm concerned, but nothing has happened yet. At the very end of the year, like everyone in the clan was unhappy, Dabblestar was finding responsibilities to be hard, and multiple cats were just rethinking their life choices. Something might happen next year with a river, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. I've already started drawing year 2, so I hope to see you there. Bye!